Attorney Soroki needs to talk to you in a breakout room real quick, so y'all can go to room 1, and then he has to talk about one person with you, okay?
Okay, thanks, Judge.
So thank you very much. You look wonderful this morning.
Thank you.
All right. All right, you ready, Miss Williams? You can unmute yourself now as well if you're not already unmuted.
Judge, I don't think I'm a co-host. Can somebody send me to room 1?
Yes. We got you. Okay.
Oh, there I am. Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Portia Williams. This is ticket SP 1014714. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also, we have ticket number Z782783. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. This is a bench warrant on a review that she was supposed to have for that ticket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court. Regina Jones appearing on behalf of Ms. Williams through the Neighborhood Defender Services of Detroit, P number 70137.
And Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Portia LaShine Williams.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, with respect to the SP tickets, I have spoken with the prosecutor in this case. We both have agreed to have this matter set for trial. This will give Ms. Williams the opportunity to present her license at the next court date, and the prosecutor has agreed to dismiss at that time.
All right. So, ma'am, my next date for pre-trials is going to be April 28th. So that should give you plenty of time to get that in order, okay? April 28th. And that's going to be at 8:30 a.m. Counsel, does that time work for you as well?
April, Your Honor, we were asking for it to be set for trial. The officer in this matter has also agreed to, well, according to my client, the officers agreed to the dismissal. She can bring in her license.
All right, Ms. Williams, can you raise your right hand? Listen, I totally missed that one. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights? Thank you.
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that right, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to set that. My bench trial dates are a little further away. Sorry, that's May 12th. Does that work for you, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Wait,
May 12th at 9 a.m.
Wait. I said that too soon. One sec.
Okay, I was gonna say, look through your stuff to make sure, and then that gives her plenty of time to make sure she has that license in place. Okay, Ms. Williams?
I believe I'm on
I'm gonna take the road test this week.
Okay.
Okay, May 12th. Yes, that works. Yes.
All right, May 12th. So I still have to do it a little further away, Ms. Williams, just because that's how my docket is set up with like trials, so we don't have people just sitting in here, hopefully beyond the morning, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then you don't have to feel extra pressure. I know you're gonna pass it, but just in case you don't have to feel in a panic, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then so we'll set those 2 tickets for a bench trial that day. How are we what are we doing with the OWBI?
So with regards to the Z ticket, Your Honor, let me kind of go back. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, waives a formal reading, and we ask that all bench warrants be set aside at this time. I forgot to do that before.
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside any bench warrants that may be out there on behalf of your client. She did pay one of the bench warrants for the OWI ticket, so we're gonna keep that in place, but that brought her fines down to $0 owing on that one. So the other one will be set at $0 personal if she did have to pay a bond on that one. I don't think she had to pay a bond for the driver's license expired or no insurance. Am I correct?
That's correct. I believe she posted $50 per misdemeanor, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct, Ms. Williams?
All total, it was, $1,314 that I paid to the 36th district. I have the receipts here.
Okay, well, we'll leave whatever's in place for those tickets, because if for some reason on a day of trial they get dismissed, she will get that money back. So whatever is not owed, she'll get that return, except for the one. Now, you know, you did pay some costs and fines on the operating while visibly impaired that you were owed to the court, so obviously you won't get that back, okay, Ms. Williams?
Okay.
All right, counsel,
As far, can I also ask another question? As,
You can.
I was advised at the cashier's window, once I paid the $116, that was it, that I had to do for the 2007,
well, I'm gonna let
OW.
the attorney can allocate on your behalf, okay? Because it was such a long time ago that I'm not sure. So what did we come up with for that case, Attorney Jones?
Aaron, I do believe that on that matter, that Ms. Williams she had some court costs that was due at the time that she was supposed to be scheduled for her review date. Ms. Williams failed to appear at the review dates, and that is how she ended up in warrant status. We were asked, is my understanding from Ms. Williams is that she did not realize that she was supposed to return to court for the review. She thought the case was just going to be closed out, and then that's why she didn't return. She didn't miss any other court dates with regards to that case. And we were asking the court, now that the fines and costs have been paid on that matter, if the court will go ahead and close that case out with improvement, or if it wants to do it without improvement. It is from a 2007 matter, and Ms. Williams did complete all of the conditions required of her from the probation office at the time.
So you did submit to drug analysis, ma'am, at that time?
I know I had to drop, but I only had one system, so I dropped every time I went and paid. I don't know where the extra money came from, but because I thought I had paid everything, but I was never on any drugs. It was just the wine that was in my system, and I was pulled over in front of the Detroit City Airport because of the ambulance and the police coming, and instead they stopped behind me because it was a no standing zone.
Okay. What about, did you attend the alcohol highway safety program back then?
Yes, I had to do 2 classes, which I completed.
The victim impact panel, the MAD victim impact panel?
I don't remember what the name of them were, but it was, I think it was two or 3 of them. I know I had to pay for at least 2 of them to go to. I think one was, it was so long ago, I think one was like 65 and one was 35.
It was a long time ago. What about, did you enroll in any adult education classes like you were supposed to?
I didn't. I called Hamtramck and they were saying that I could enroll. I was trying to take Zoom classes because in 2000, I think it was into 2018, I got custody of my 2 nephews because my sister was mentally not stable.
Okay. And what about the community service? Did you do the community service?
Well, I didn't know I had community service.
20 days you were supposed to do a community service in lieu of cost and fines. So
I can do that probably at the school. I didn't know that.
All right, you paid the fines. You said in lieu of cost of fines, so.
Yes, I paid the fine. I had been trying to pay it for a while since I found out that it was still there. I was shocked to know that I was still on probation because I wasn't told. I didn't know that I was supposed to go back to court. I just know.
Now you know with probation, you're supposed to come back to court.
Well, when I was talking to my probation officer, I just remember him saying, "Well, you'll be released off probation December the 10th." So I was like all happy, but he never said that I'm supposed to go back to court, so I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Okay.
Your Honor, this matter came up because Ms. Williams has applied to adopt her nephews, and through the adoption application process, you have to get a clearance, criminal background clearance, and she couldn't have, and so the warrants came up through that clearance. And our office is helping her with regards to the adoption of her nephews.
All right, okay. Ms. Williams, next time, no next time, okay?
Okay. Yes, no next time. I don't even drink anymore.
Well, we just have to drink responsibly. That's what I tell people. If you opt to drink, you have to drink responsibly. And what that means is that you have to choose to get a designated driver or take an Uber or take anything like that if you're going to decide to have more beverages than you know you can handle, and it's going to take you over the legal limit, right? We shouldn't drink and drive. So
Right.
that's the thing.
I wasn't over the legal level. I didn't blow in anything. He just told me to get out and walk on the line. And at that time I was bigger than what I was now. So the legs, no way possible, could connect together to walk that line.
Ms. Williams, you pled to it. So I was about to say it's over and done with. So I was about to say we're not going to rehash it. If you ain't want to plead to it, you should have pled to it back then and there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to close out that probationary matter. She's paid her fines and costs. It's been almost, well, let's see, 15 years since the last incident took place, and she hasn't had any new contacts, at least with the city of Detroit, or else they would have popped up in our system. So the court's going to close out that probation at this point in time. All right, so we'll just be dealing with the bench trial. I'll see y'all back on May 12th, 2023. Good luck to you as you go strive to get the adoption of your nephews. That's admirable. That's a good thing. So this will be one less thing that will be there to hinder you. Hopefully the driving matters won't affect her too much. I know it's probably mostly this open probation matter that they were looking at. So now it's closed out. So we'll close that out, get her closer to the goal of taking care of family, okay?
All right, thank you so much. So you said May 12th at 9 a.m.?
Yep, via Zoom, okay? The same way you zoomed in, it's still Zoom court. So we don't do in person unless y'all want to do in person.
No, we good.
All right. You have anything else, Attorney Jones?
No, I don't. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anything else, Ms. Williams?
No, that's it. I'm just looking forward to taking the driver's test so that I could present it to the court.
I love it. I love it. We look forward to you taking and passing it so that you can have a valid license. So you're gonna have to do a lot of work with your nephews, and we want to make sure that you are a valid driver on Michigan roads, okay? And any other place you can take them, okay?
Okay, thank you, because I have a driver's permit now.
Oh, see, you're making all the right strides, Ms. Williams, okay? You just got to keep moving forward. Sometimes we're put in circumstances that help us better ourselves, and we don't even realize we need them more, right? Because but for this happening, you know, we don't want you. It's not just circumstances, because we will obviously want your sister to be in the best mental capacity she could be. But however, it's caused you to have to get some things in order that maybe you may not have done immediately. So it's a good thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, Ms. Williams, we'll see you back on May 12th, 2023, 9 a.m. with your attorney, Ms. Jones, for your bench trial, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have a great day, okay?
Can I ask one more question? With the bench trial, does that mean I still have a warrant?
No, ma'am.
No.
Oh.
The warrant has been set aside. Bond's gonna stay whatever she posted. We'll leave that bond amount in at this point in time. The warrants have been lifted, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. You all have a great day.
You too.
Have a good day. See you.
Thanks.
Well, Ms. White is on the screen, so
I'll say
are
have a
you
good
ready?
day.
Are you ready on that case?
Oh, yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of people versus, let me get this case. Yeah. This one.
Yeah, so all the vistas, all the typical are.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kavina White. This is ticket number, huh?
I was just saying that was my name. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, no problem. That's ticket number 334015. One count, no operator's license on person. Ticket number U 451631118. One count, entering without owner's permission. Ticket number U 30480316. This is one count, disturbing the peace. Ticket number SP 1113947. Count one, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 118903083. Ticket count one, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count two, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1311945. Failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Ticket number SP 719334. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 918938. Count one, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count two, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 918939. One count, improper plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant.
Matthews. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Kavina White.
Thank you so much. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, she's taking a plea, and her plea will be that the top 10 tickets that she's charged with will be dismissed. The bottom 5 tickets she's pleading as charged, which would result in pleading as charged of no insurance misdemeanor, improper plates, violation of school ordinance, entering
know what
without
those-
owner's permission, and no operator's license on person. I'm sorry, was I talking too fast for a court reporter?
So
No,
she's
but the last count broke up really bad. Would you repeat that for me, please?
The last count is, let's see here, there's no operator's license on person.
No operator's license on person. Entering EWAP,
Yes,
violation of the school ordinance. Okay, all right. You say,
Excuse me, Your Honor.
yes,
I thought he was going to say something to you, but he didn't. However, I was just wondering, can someone explain to me the entering without owner's permission and the school violation, because I'm confused on those two.
okay, so the EWAP ticket, the entering without owner's permission, is alleged to have taken place on February 5th, 2018, in the location of 19961 Westbrook. Owner agreed to give 2 weeks to vacate location, and it
Okay.
appears that he did not leave that location, okay?
Okay.
The other ticket, on the school property, I may have said that it was disturbing the peace. It's alleged that on the date of September 27th of 2016, that you were at 16101 West Chicago. This is a school. This would have been, it doesn't say what the name of the school is, but they said that you were alleged that you were making or assisting in making noise, disturbance by which the peace and good order of the private or public property, park, school, threats were made to that school on school grounds. So I don't know any more details of it.
Okay.
Okay, is it jogging your memory about these two different incidents?
I know the about the house because I had found the house for me and my daughter and I was squatting in it. So yes, I remember that.
Okay. But do you remember the school one too? Because I'm gonna ask you to make factual basis.
I don't
Okay.
remember. No, 2017.
Is it 2016 West Chicago area? Is it a park there or a school or something there that you may have gone to with your daughter possibly? Because that's around that time.
Yeah,
Or on property making some disturbance, like you might have been hollering, it may have been an altercation, verbal, it may have been a number of things. Do you
I kind
remember
of
it?
yes.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to make sure before I go on the record that you remember these things. I don't want you pleading guilty to something that you didn't possibly do, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. And then she was gonna also plead to no insurance misdemeanor and improper plates, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Trying to find these tickets, sorry.
I don't remember. I can't remember that. That what she said. I do.
We can hear you, so don't, I know you're talking to someone, but
Sorry.
don't hear, it's okay. Cause if you tell me you don't remember, then I can't, I'm not gonna be able to take it, so.
Sorry.
All right, ma'am, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking these guilty pleas today, that you're going to give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. First, I'm going to take you back to the date of, let's start with the most difficult one, September 27th of 2016. Were you in the area of 16101 West Chicago in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes.
And while you were in that location and area, did you disturb the peace in some type of way?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to also to bring you to the date of February 5th of 2018. Were you in the area of 19961 Westbrook in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes.
And were you entering or did you stay or remain in the owner's property without their permission at that time, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. And then I want to bring your attention to the date of April 22nd of 2021. At that time, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of East Davidson and Conant Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance on that vehicle at the time?
No.
All
I
right.
didn't.
And then you didn't?
No.
Okay. Then I want to bring your attention to the date of July 14th, 2017. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Warren and Vinewood in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes.
And did you have improper plates that may not have been registered with the Secretary of State that year?
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, I want to bring your attention to the date of October 21st of 2017. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Grand River and Sorrento Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have an operator's license on you at that time?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining tickets to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to one count. I think it says school violation ordinance is a disturbing the peace, entering without owner's permission, no insurance misdemeanor, improper plates, and no operator's license on person. Okay? You got a lot going on, Ms. White?
Yes or no?
Okay. All right. What happened with this EWAP? You said you were squatting with your daughter. You didn't have housing at that time?
Well, actually, it wasn't like that's what my sister was correcting me when you heard this. It wasn't even that I was squatting. The guy who was actually a friend of the family told us that he was renting houses, and come to find out he didn't. So when it was time for me to move, I was telling them like, no, it's wintertime. I have nowhere to go. This man rented me the house. I gave the phone number up. I showed the lease. Showed them text messages, and unfortunately, the police was like, well, that's a civil matter. It's nothing we can do. The owner wants you to leave, and I didn't leave when they asked me to.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on that ticket.
Okay.
I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the disturbing the school property one as well.
Thank you.
I am gonna have to give you some fines on some of these other ones, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give $200 on each of the remaining tickets, okay? But I'm gonna give you some time to pay.
Thank you.
90 days, will that be enough time for you to come up with? It's like $600.
More than enough, yes.
Okay, all right, and you don't have to pay it all at once. You can pay it in chunks, okay?
Yes.
All right, and so is it the rest of the case? Yep, you said what?
I said thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now, you do have one case that's in default from 2021. It's a registration and or plate violation. You might want to look online to see about that case. I'm gonna waive the late fee if it's a late fee on that ticket, okay?
Okay.
But that's what I can give you today, okay?
The registration?
I'll give you the ticket number. It's
Okay.
SP 1189088, count 1. Count 2 is already closed, so you must have paid that already.
That's what I want to ask you about when you're done. I'm sorry.
Okay, what did you want to ask me?
Okay, so me and my sister came down about 2 weeks ago when I got some money, and I paid over, I want to say maybe $1,000 in tickets and things, and I was told that I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to go to the Secretary of State or something first, but I felt I did the best thing that I was supposed to, because I know I owe tickets and stuff for 36. So I don't know if you see that, but I did make those payments about maybe 2 weeks ago or sooner.
Okay, let me see real quick. You have all those reinstatement fees?
Yes.
Yeah. You paid a whole lot of tickets, didn't you?
Yes. And so I was told that I wasn't supposed to do that. Was that true?
No, I mean, you come down here and take care of your business. What they were trying to say is that if you go to Secretary of State's office, they'll tell you what specific tickets you need in order to try and apply for your license, and they want you to tackle those first. But you did everything except for pay the reinstatement fees. You got quite a few reinstatement fees. So here's what I'm gonna do, Ms. White. I'm gonna weigh the cost and fines on one more ticket. So you just gotta come up with $400. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, all right, because we just pulled it up and I can see that you made tons of payments, okay? Ton of them. Very good. Thank you for giving. I know it can be hard. So that's why I'm gonna work with you, because you came in here trying to get this taken care of, and I can really appreciate that. So I'll waive one more cost and fine. So it's $400. I'm still gonna give you the 90 days though, okay? So it's gonna be due no later than June 2nd, 2023, okay?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, that's $400, and then you have reinstatement fees. So that may be what you want to ask the Secretary of State's office, which ones you need, which reinstatement fees you need to pay at our court in order to have them send clearance that you're good to go. So talk to the Secretary of State's office and see what tickets you need to pay, because you probably owe another few $100s in reinstatement fees, okay? All right, but I see that you're making a grand effort, so, okay?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, Miss White, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome, okay?
Yes.
All right. Take care. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
She nice.
All right. We'll do Ricky White. Ricky White. Press *6 on your phone for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna call your matters now. Now calling the matters of the people versus Ricky Lee Darnell White. This is ticket SP 1090786. Drive while license suspended. Ticket SP 1269749. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Ticket number SP 1090786. Drive while license suspended. Ticket SP 1090785. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Ticket number SP 1048073. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, driving while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1011842. Count 1, drove while unlicensed. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. And I don't know if this one. All right, appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Ricky Lee Darnell White.
Your Honor, the plea offer, Mr. White wishes to accept actually, he's here for arraignment. He waives a formal reading, stands mute. Mr. White wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution's matter of plea to a failure to display on ticket ending in 7861. And the ticket for open alcohol driver will be reduced to open alcohol passenger.
And what was the first count?
The first one was a ticket ending 7861. SP 10907-861.
And he's gonna plead to what on that ticket?
Failure to display.
Okay, and then he's gonna plead to open alcohol in motor vehicle.
Passenger.
Those
Yes.
are the 2 tickets. The rest will be
Yes.
dismissed.
Yes.
All right. Sir, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you
Okay.
swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
I'm listening about you. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Say it again.
I said, understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to first take your attention back to the date of June 16th, 2020. Were you in the area of Hoover and East State Fair in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And was your license suspended at the time, sir?
Yes.
Was Was there also open alcohol in the motor vehicle at that time, sir?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display, as well as the amended charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. Okay, all right, sir. The fine for the open alcohol in a motor vehicle for me is going to be $240. And so you have quite a few open tickets that you need to pay as far as tickets that went into default. Do you know that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're gonna have some reinstatement fees you need to pay as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So. I'm gonna waive the cost of fines on one of the tickets, okay?
Yes.
Because you still
Thank
have to pay, you still have to pay all the rest of them, and you have like probably about $1,000 to pay, it looks like, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I haven't worked that much since my 2 heart attacks. I've been really trying to catch up.
I get it, so take your time. You just
But
gotta make.
it's, ma'am, they say it's a ticket on there that I can pay so I can get my driver's license back so I can go to work.
Yep. So what you need to do is ask the Secretary of State's office what ticket that is that you need to pay, because I have no clue.
They told me it was a no proof insurance ticket.
Those usually are the ones that will get you caught up. So that ticket is a no proof of insurance. It's $288. I see it on there. You need to pay that.
Yes, ma'am. So, okay.
Okay.
And you said I owe $240 fine.
For that open alcohol in a motor vehicle, and I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the failure to display ticket, because you're still gonna have to pay all the rest of these fines and costs, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, sir, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. On the screen, is this Mr. Antonio Wilcox? Nope. Who is this that signed in? Is this a
Hey,
support?
it's Wheeler, I think.
Wheeler, okay, all right. How do you pronounce your first name, sir?
Sebring.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus Sebring Wheeler Jr. This is ticket SP 1210477. Failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Ticket number SP 1262870, count 2, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1262874, count 3, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Sebring Wheeler Jr.
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant waives a formal reading, stands mute at this time.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Mr. Wheeler wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution on the first ticket ending in 28702. He'll be pleading to a reduced charge of failure to display. The remaining 3 tickets will be dismissed.
You want to take advantage of that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
He says he's going to do the fail to display. That's going to be ticket SP 1210477.
That's ticket SP 1262870.
Oh, SP 1262870, count 2. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Just the gentleman that's on screen with us. I'm not sure if he's an attorney.
He may not have told you, but he's an attorney, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, I can. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by take it? Where you going? Are we going on a scavenger hunt? Have a seat. Sit still.
No, ma'am. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous a little bit.
I know. Have a seat. It's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of October 12th, 2021. At that time, were you driving a Hyundai vehicle in the area of Dexter and Glen Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license not valid or improper at the time?
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of one count to drove while license not valid or improper license. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. All right. Okay. Sir, I'm not gonna give you a fine or cost, and that's because these tickets had civil infractions with them that are all in default. You need to pay all of those. And I know that you're really gonna need to pay is that no insurance, no proof of insurance. That'll stop you from getting your license back. You got two of those too on here, it looks like. You gotta pay those, okay?
The no insurance, ma'am, you said?
Yeah, some no insurance tickets, they're civil infractions, you need to pay those. Those will stop you from getting your license.
Okay, I went down to 36th District Court to schedule this court date, and they gave me a paper of all my tickets, but I'm not sure which is which. It says the current charge, but I'm not sure which one. Okay, insurance, no proof. Okay, now I see. Okay,
You see those two tickets? You need to pay those. That'll stop you from getting your license, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So by me paying those two tickets, do I still have to take care of the other just to receive my license to be reinstated, ma'am?
You have to ask them what tickets you need to take care of. You need to take care of all of these, because let me tell you what happens, Mr. Wheeler. Yeah,
Yes,
when y'all don't take care of these tickets, you think nothing's gonna happen. Then at some point in time, we do garnish your wages to get our money back. So you can either take care of it voluntarily or you can take care of it involuntarily at some point in time. And let me tell you from my own history and my knowledge, when they take it involuntarily or when they take it like, because we're gonna get our money back, it's always at the worst time. It's always at the time when you needed it the most, and we won't stop it. Okay, so take care of all of it. Take care of the most pending ones first, okay? And then work out a payment plan with the court to pay the rest of them so that you can take care of it and be done with it.
Yeah, those no proof ones are pretty high. Those are the highest ones, I believe.
They are the highest ones on here. You are right. So, okay. All right, sir. So take care of those, okay?
And you said I have to go on the 36th District Court website to pay these, you said?
Yep, you can go on 36districtcourt.org and pay them, or you can physically come down to the court and pay it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so take care of those, and then make sure that's what the Secretary of State's office needs you to take care of to get your license back, and then take care of those tickets immediately, and then work out a payment plan for the rest of them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you. You guys have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Antoine, is it Antoine? Antonio,
Yeah.
Antonio.
Antoine.
Is Antoine or Antonio?
It's Antoine.
Okay, see, that's why I gotta ask, because I'll never know. All right. Now calling the people versus Antoine Wilcox. This is ticket SP 1235128. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please say your name, sir.
Antoine Wilcox.
At this time, defendant waives a formal reading, stands mute, Your Honor.
Okay, at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
My client wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution, plead to improper plates for in lieu of no insurance, and then no operator's license will be dismissed.
All right. So you want to take advantage of that today?
Yes.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of these things, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of August 10th of 2021. Were you in the area of East 7 Mile and Bloom Streets in the city of Detroit driving a BMW, sir?
Yes.
And while you were driving that BMW, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
It ain't had no plates on it at the time, and I was out of town. Then when I got back in town, I didn't notice it until after.
Sir, I said insurance. Did you have car insurance on it at that time?
Nope.
Okay. You done told on yourself. You ain't had no plates or car insurance and you were driving the car? Mr.
Nope.
Wilcox.
That's what I got pulled over for, no plates.
And that, it ended up being that was a, what's called a civil infraction. So you got a ticket for it, but it was just a civil infraction. Satisfied, Attorney Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge, improper plates. The remaining count will be dismissed. Sir, I'm looking over your driving tickets that you have with us, sir.
I've been taking care of them.
Okay, I need you to take care of those other tickets. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4 outstanding tickets that you need to pay the court. Can you pay those, please, and thank you?
Yes, I can, ma'am.
Okay. They were companion tickets with this particular case, the expired plates. So pay those. I'm gonna waive your costs and fines on this particular ticket because you have to pay the tickets that you got with this case, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I won't have to do any additional money through me, but you're gonna have to pay for the rest of them, okay? So go ahead and find out what those costs are that came with these tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wilcox, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Get your license.
Okay, I am. I gotta wait 30 days.
You do. So wait 30 days and then, but take care of some of this business before then. So when 30 days comes, you're not just trying to handle the business then at that moment, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, Mr. Wilcox, good luck to you, okay?
Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.
I will. Thank you. You too.
Okay.
It's King Manny. Did you sign off, sir? Are you Mr. Devron Williamson? Devron?
Yes. I don't know what happened, but.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm getting all your tickets together. Because you have many. Okay, so hold on 1 second.
Make sure you ain't looking at my daddies, because I done went to court several times for him.
Oh, what's your date of birth? Okay, hold on a minute. What's your date of birth? Because we may be looking at your father's too. Okay. What's your date of birth?
2/17/1993.
You got to do it. Huh? You got to do it. You have a lot of them too, sir. Do you have your license number for us?
You
Give us
and your
your-
dad have the exact same name?
Yes, and then we got the same identification number at the end. I think mine's 26, his 25 or something like that. And they don't pay attention to it, and they put the
What's your
same.
daddy's date? Mr. Let me change this. What's your daddy's date of birth?
His birthday is 2/21, 19 something.
You don't know your daddy's birthday?
I say 2/21,
Oh,
19.
okay.
Baby.
Okay. All right. Let's figure this out, okay? We gotta figure it out because we trying to see which one. Can I have your driver's license number? Give it to me, okay?
Is W452 155 751 126.
Okay, give us a moment, so we gotta figure this out, okay? You can put your camera back on. Turn it off for a minute while we figure it out and turn this on mute.
And Mr. King Manning, what's your name? What's his name, Judge?
His name is Devon, Duvon Williamson. They got different birthdays and stuff, and that's probably not his fault.
Well, because they put, I mean, he just said 217, so he must have. They must have put something here. So I'm gonna take it. He said
217. Very young.
They're going to take our assets away that we can't do. They didn't take it. Okay. So, yeah, these are the ones. These two not, because they default, count 3. But the rest of these are back. Then all of these. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how you.
Okay, Mr. Roki, how many tickets did you actually get an offer on? Because I have a ton of tickets.
8.
All right, so he has way more than 8. Mr. Williamson, let me ask you this question. Would you like to take care of all your tickets at once, or do you want to take care of them in chunks? Because if you want to take care of them all at once, I'm gonna have to give you a different day.
Is these my tickets for me to get my license? Because 36 sent me back like 4,000 and tickets and like different things. Like it's just supposed to be. I don't know what's going on down there, but
Okay, so
Future court dates and defaults.
Okay, future court dates and defaults.
I'm playing everything, get the price if I could get my license.
I know you want to do that, but see, let me tell you what happens, Mr. Williamson. When you don't come and handle those matters immediately, I see some of these dates. Let me look at some of the dates. All right, some of them are in the 20s. So I understand what was going on in 2020. But then at some point in time, you had to figure this out. Let me see what the other tickets are. We got 8 on the docket, but I got quite a few over here on the other side. What's still running stuff? What is Monday look like? Was Monday off? I know where, but I need some dates so I can give them a new term.
But if.
So did they tell you that you just need to take care of the misdemeanors today? That's what you're trying to take care of, all the misdemeanors, right, Mr. Williamson?
I just know I had court.
Okay.
They just
You have tons of cases in default from civil infractions, but I can try and handle all your misdemeanor cases today. That way you can just deal with the ones in default. Okay?
Court.
So what?
They're the ones that have to be just paid off. They can't go back in front of a judge. The one you saying default.
Typically, that's how it works. Now, if you want them to make a motion to have somebody come out of default, I don't go back super far. It's possible that it can happen. You have so many that I don't know that you can accomplish it all
They
today.
like a couple tickets came up and they like, go pay them and you can get your license. So
So I know sometimes it can be frustrating when they don't have all the exact information. I'm not having a couple of tickets. I'm gonna tell you that right now. With your date of birth and your name, it's not a couple of tickets.
so it's about 12, 14?
It's like $7,000 worth of tickets you owe.
Okay, you want me to come clean your judge room, wash them benches?
That's not how this works. I'm like, so here's what you can do, Mr. Williamson. I suggest.
I get SSI too.
That don't help with this stuff. That almost makes it worse. It's all like, so why didn't you handle this business if you already had the money and resources to take care of it? All right.
That ain't nothing but $900 a month.
So you got another job to supplement that?
Nope.
Exactly.
And I got 7 kids. That's why I keep driving. There's 3 kids in school.
All right. All right. I don't know. I only have the misdemeanors on the docket today. We can try and work to get some of these out, but like I said, you're gonna have to come back another day. So, because I'm gonna have to have someone physically in the courtroom who can look through some of these tickets and see what we can do to help you. If you want some of these civil infractions out, so, but I have to have.
After so many years, they get threw out, right?
No, not with civil infractions. They just go into what's called default. And that means that they stay there until they garnish your wages or you pay for them. So that's not what happens. These don't just get thrown out, not civil infractions. And that's what you have a good majority of. Those, they just make you pay. So I'm willing to have them go back a little to maybe 2020 if I can and pull some of them, but you're gonna have to be patient and wait until we can have them actually be able to do that. Today is not the.
I ain't really been pulled over. Like I remember my son's like, now I got pulled over maybe twice, 3 times, and they gave me like 3 road tickets, officers, but I won't really get.
If you're saying that these aren't yours, you need to file a police report and say that they aren't yours. But all of them got, the ones I'm looking at right now, all got your date of birth and your driver's license number on them.
Okay, they mine then.
All right. So here's your option, Mr. Williamson. We can handle the misdemeanors that are open right now today, and the misdemeanors only. Or if you want to come back, then I'll see if the prosecutor is willing to go back to some of these civil infractions you have and bring them on, and then we can make a different offer where maybe you won't have so many of the civil infractions and misdemeanors. So it's up to you. You can take care of some of them just today if you want to, or you can take care of a greater number, hopefully, at a different date and time. What do you want to do?
Whatever best for you.
That was best for me. I'm trying to help you get your license, but I know sometimes people want to just get in and out. But I'm telling you right now, they just all stay there. What is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesdays, next Friday? I won't be here next Friday or Thursday. All right.
I mean, if I put these on the document.
But when y'all got that program coming up? Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't got 7,000 to give y'all.
I know. Amnesty, I don't know. They don't tell us. It's not like something I get to know about. So that shouldn't be something that you rely on. I don't know that we'll be doing that anytime soon because the city needs money.
Don't we all?
Marcus Williams, you are just now checking into my court. It's a little late for your matter, sir. You may need to call the courtroom. And you got all these tickets. And you got all these tickets on my docket.
Disconnect that.
And you're an hour and a half late, Mr. Williams. Ha ha.
Hey, Your Honor, they don't give me details. They don't give me details on my personal bond, which courtroom or the time I need to be in there. Just the very first day, which was like February 20. It was like February 18th. But you were just in another court. I was in the whole. I had to get this information from Judge Shapri. You were just sitting in there for like 30, 40 minutes. I apologize for my tardiness, though. Yeah.
All right. I don't.
Turn it off.
Mhm.
Let me get some water.
Give me 1 second.
Here we go.
Is it because you connect to the internet?
I was.
I don't know, it's fucking lawyer. Man.
Because you're not here these days. You're not here these days. You got a motion. So I'm just gonna give you, you got his file, give his file.
Okay.
So you just put the
All right,
date.
Mr. Williamson, can you come back on the 14th at 10 a.m.?
You say who?
That's it.
See, Mark, not you, Mr. Williams. I'll handle you in a moment. Mr. Williamson, can you do the 14th at 10 a.m.? Mr. Williamson. Unmute yourself.
You talking to me?
Yes, Mr. Williamson, can you do the 14th at 10 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have you come back that day. If you, unless you just want to handle your misdemeanors today, you can handle just the misdemeanors today and get out of here. And then you can deal with the civil infractions the way you
No,
want to deal.
I wanna handle everything one
Okay,
time.
so I'm telling you right now, though, just so you know, I'm not gonna go further back with civil infractions. We'll handle all the misdemeanors because you have to see a judge. I'm not gonna go further back than 2020 with civil infractions, okay? So if you have ones that are older than 2020, you're still gonna have to take care of all of those. I can't go back further than that, okay? Okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm about to have
Okay.
in my shit, right?
All right. And
So I
whoever
can
you have in
leave?
the back discussing needs to not be in the car with you next time. Yes, March, is it
You said
14th?
you said who?
I said I can hear somebody who was using bad language in the background. Tell them not to do that while they on the court, okay? I can hear people, I can hear everything, okay? So March 14th at 10 a.m., come back and we're gonna try and pull those to 2020 and try and get you a little bit, some relief, okay? He does. I was gonna say, or not, we can just handle the misdemeanors, because I don't have to. And we can handle the misdemeanors today, and then you can figure everything else out, Mr. Williamson. It's up to you.
No, I wanna get a total because I'm just tired of going to court for it. I just want a total for something so I can go pay and get my stuff. If I can't do that, I'm keep going
7,000.
through what I'm going through.
Okay. All right, let's do the misdemeanors. Give me the file. We're gonna do the misdemeanors, and then you can get a total of how much is left over that you gotta pay. This is Marcus.
Oh.
All right. Recall in the matter of the people versus Devon Williamson. These are the misdemeanors on my docket. Case number SP 411931, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Also calling ticket number H 1001180. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, allowed suspended person to operate vehicle, first offense notice. Ticket number SP 1137905. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number SP 1099971. Count 3, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 110680. 1 count driver's license never acquired. Ticket number SP 1137905. Drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number SP 1171049. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1245480, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1240799, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. These are the misdemeanor matters on my docket. Your appearance for the record, first counsel.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Brian Wilson.
Yes. Mr. Williamson, I don't think I gave you your offer, did I? Did we discuss it?
That's why I
Okay,
was-
you
I
have
don't know.
3 driving without a valid, one's license improper, another one's driving suspended license, repeat offender. The other ticket is driver's license never acquired. Those 3 tickets will be reduced to a failure to display, which is no points on each. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticket remaining that will be dismissed. So plead to 3, dismiss 5, no points. That's your offer. You want to
Okay.
take it? Okay, very good.
So what tickets is he pleading to today, counsel?
So the first 3 on the docket, the ticket SP 1099713. Do you need me to say that again?
Nope,
And
I
then
got it.
SP 11068061. He'll be pleading to that one also.
Okay.
And the final ticket is SP 113795051.
Okay.
They still be doing community service?
Okay. All right. Sir, if you want to take advantage of that offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Amen.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney? That would have been Attorney Soroki right now about your case and about your rights. He's letting you know that you're being offered 3 tickets. The remaining counts called on the record today will be dismissed. You understand that, sir?
I do.
All right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything beyond what we said on the record today in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yeah.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty of these?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of July 24th, 2020. At that time, were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Conant and East Auto Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving, was your license not valid at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right. Taking you to the date of November 19th, 2020. Were you in the area of westbound Davidson and I-96 in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle, sir?
Yes.
And were you driving while your license was suspended, sir, at that time?
Yes.
All right. And finally, on the date of August 19th of 2020, were you driving that Chevy vehicle in the area of westbound and Illinois in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes.
And did you not have a driver's license at that time?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So this
All
ain't
right,
no,
so
I just got this something back in 2020.
oh. So we just gonna interrupt while we talking, Mr. Williamson?
I thought this was on a ticket I had got or something. I ain't know this was a 2020 ticket, but okay.
Mr. Williamson. I know sometimes when court is held on Zoom, it may not feel as real as if you have to physically come down to court and be in person, but you need to have that same respect as you would for court. I'm sure if you were over at Third Circuit Court, you wouldn't just scream out stuff in the middle of a hearing because the judge would look at you and say, what is going on right now? Okay, no, Mr. Williamson, no response is necessary right now. It's a time and a place for everything. So you always have the opportunity to ask questions afterwards and say, hey, I didn't realize these were 2020 tickets. But you don't just scream out in the middle of a hearing and say, these 2020 tickets, like you have to exercise some wherewithal because we're still making, me and the attorney are still trying to make the record so that we can make sure it goes through and everything is good. So you can't just shout out.
I understand.
Okay.
But the attorney ain't saying that. The attorney didn't tell me. He just said these tickets you could plead to this. He ain't saying the year. So if he would have said the year, I would have knew.
He doesn't physically have tickets with him because he's not in court with me, just like you're not in court with me. Do you want it to go through at this point in time, or would you like to just discontinue?
I plead guilty.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to fail to display for all of these cases. The remaining counts called on the record today, is there a stipulation for probable cause to have them dismiss, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss the rest of the matters called on the docket for today. The court is going to waive the cost and fines on these 3 tickets because he has much more tickets in default. My suggestion to you, Mr. Williamson, is to go to the Secretary of State's office and ask them exactly what tickets you need to pay in order to get your license back. Start off with paying those tickets specifically. And after you pay those tickets, you can worry about the rest of the ones that you have to take care of in order to get your license back, okay? That concludes this hearing. You're all set, sir. All right. Marcus Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What we doing here?
He has more, I got well, yeah.
Mr. Williams, there's no smoking in the courtroom.
Sorry.
All right, so he has like 28 open tickets that should be on my docket. He's missed several court dates. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get an offer on him today, Mr. Williams. I'm gonna give you March 14th. March 14th at 10 a.m. so we can have all your tickets pulled and you can come back to court that day, okay?
I got a court date on the 14th. I gotta be back on my first court date on the 14th.
Right, so is that in the afternoon or in the morning?
That's in the morning.
All right, so we'll just have everything ready for March 14th. You said that's here or with somebody else? That's the court date for me?
That's in a different courtroom in the same, it's at 36.
What about the 15th?
I'm available for the 15th.
Okay, we'll put all your tickets on for March 15th at 10 a.m., okay? March 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll see you then.
Okay.